Welcome back to Scotty's Movies, and it's time to find out what I picked up and what I delivered this week. Let's get started. Okay, so I've been to my charity shops for this weekend, and the first place I went was Mancate. Now, the main reason I went there this week, because they've not had a lot in recent weeks, was to pick up a PlayStation game, which I saw last week, and unfortunately it had gone by this week. Yeah, it's had to teach me. But I did find a couple of Blu-rays, and the first thing I picked up in Mancate was this, which is the Sharp Complete Collection on Blu-ray. Now, this was just £1, which is an absolute bargain. This actually trades in CX for £16, and I'm not actually going to trade it in though. I have had James from the Movie Mad channel reach out to me on their Facebook page, and he's basically struck a deal with us. So I'm going to be getting that off to him very shortly. And yeah, so that's the Sharp Complete Collection. Okay, so the next thing I picked up from Mancate was the first movie in a series of 2 at the moment. I got the first one the other week for 25p, I think, as part of 4 for a quid, and I picked up the first one yesterday, and that is Anchorman. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of these films, but I'm a completist, and obviously I got the second one, so I wanted to get the first one. That was just £1, so there you go. Anchorman 1 and 2 for £1.25. Can't say fairer than that. And this is the 2-disc rich mahogany edition. As I don't mind these films, but not the biggest fan. But I know Steve Carell's very good at them, and they have some big crazy fights at the end of what I remember. So yeah, they're fun. But yeah, that's Anchorman. Next charity shop I went to was my 4 for £1 shop, which is Extra Care in Urmston. Shout out to the lovely Marie that works there, and that I speak to when I go in there. These first 4 I did actually pick up in the week on my lunch. Now, I didn't do a video for it because it was quite a late lunch and I didn't get a chance, but I'll show you them now. First one I picked up is an absolute classic that shoot me down below in the comments that I should have seen but haven't growing up, and that's Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I've never seen Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. It's shocking, I know. I've seen the car a few weeks back in the old Stars and Cars, but I've never seen the film. It wasn't something that I just saw as a kid. I don't know why. Obviously I've seen loads of classic Disney films, loads of classic films in general, but this is just one that escaped me, so I thought I'd pick that up. So that's Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Next one I picked up is an 80s film starring Mel Gibson and Anthony Hopkins, and I believe this is probably a variation of Mutiny on the Bounty, and it's just The Bounty. This is from 1984, I think it is. I don't really know anything about it, but it's Mel Gibson. He's normally pretty good. It's obviously one of his very early films after like Mad Max and that. But yeah, thought I'd give it a go. It's 80s, so I can go in the collection. Next one I picked up is a 90s film I really don't know much about, but I was kind of making up the numbers here, I'll be honest. And it looks like a lot of fun. It's called Dunstan Checks In. It looks like a kid's film really with a orangutan, so might be a bit of fun. Don't recognise many names. Oh, it's got a Faye Dunaway in it. But yeah, I don't know. But that's Dunstan Checks In. And the next thing I found, this is something I've been on the lookout for a long time. This is part of the, what you call the Trumptonshire trilogy, you could say, which is a series of shows that from the early 70s that I literally watched growing up and absolutely love these. Along with Campbell Wick Green, starring the amazing Wendy Miller. and Trumpton, starring the old Pew Pew Barney McGrew and all them in the old Fire Brigade. This is the other one. This is Chiggly. This is probably the least known of the three series, but I know this has got 13 digitally restored episodes on it, and it's the main focus of this, from what I remember as a kid, was these two guys that owned a train. That's about it. The train used to sort of drive about. Well, yeah, I picked it up because I've got the other two, so happy to have that in the collection. So I've got the three series that I absolutely adored growing up. So yeah, happy with them. And that was, I say, in the week. I did go in to Extra Care yesterday, and I did manage to get actually 7 titles in there. First one I got is looks like a prison film. It's got a great cast. It's got Gary Oldman, Kevin Bacon, and Christian Slater. And I've heard of it, but I don't know if I've seen it. It's from the mid-90s. It's called Murder in the First. It does look really good. I love a prison film. And yeah, is it mid-90s? I think it's about 95, 94, 95. So yeah, I'm happy to give that a whirl. Next one is another 90s film starring Gwyneth Paltrow and Michael Douglas and Viggo Mortensen. And I've never seen this one, but it sounded quite interesting. This is from 1998, and it's A Perfect Murder. Yeah, it looks like it might be like a guy basically bumps his unfaithful wife off or something like that, or the other way around. I'm not sure. But yeah, it says it plays like a Hitchcock type film, and I've been getting into my Hitchcock films recently, so yeah, I thought I'd give that a go. Next one is a film from the 90s that, I'll be honest, I did see in the cinema at the time, and I thought it was absolute garbage, and I've just never really been a fan. But I wanted to give it another go because it's been like 20 odd years since I've seen it, and I thought it's not the longest film in the world, and I thought I'd give another go and see if my opinions changed, and that's the Blair Witch Project. I know it's got its fans, but I don't know. I was more scared when I saw this when I come out into the car park of the Trafford Centre in Manchester, and I couldn't find my car. But yeah, Blair Witch Project. I thought I'd give it another go. I doubt my opinions changed, but I thought we'll give it a go. And the last one I picked up as there was not the last one, but the first 4 was a Russell Crowe movie from the early 2000s, and I don't remember if I've watched this or not, but it's Master and Commander, The Far Side of the World. Is it Far Side of the World? Looks like a bit of an epic film, 130 minutes. I'm trying to remember if I watched this. I don't know. I don't know who else is in it. Paul Bettany. Russell Crowe. So I thought it might be pretty good. Don't know if it's about like pirates or something, but yeah, so we'll check that out. Then obviously I've been looking for Hitchcock movies, and I managed to find another one in there yesterday, and that was Alfred Hitchcock's The 39 Steps. I have heard of 39 Steps. I don't really know what it's about. Well, this one's from 1935, is it? That's a really old one. It looks like 1935, so it might be obviously one of his very early ones, but yeah, happy to check that out. And then the final 2 pickups I got from Extra Care were a couple of films from my Disney collection, and this next one, I've never heard of this, but it looks like it might be a lot of fun. It's called The Duke, not to be confused with the new movie starring Helen Mirren and Jim Broadbent, which incidentally is a very good film if you've not seen it. Well, this is The Duke starring what looks like a dog. Don't know anything about it, but it says royalty goes to the dogs. Might be a bit of fun, and I can add it to my Disney collection. And another animal here on this film. We've got a horse. It's a Disney film starring Diane Lane and John Malkovich. This is Secretariat. Is that how you say it? I'm not sure. But yeah, this is a couple of hours, and yeah, it's always apparently a true story about a horse. So yeah, it might be good. I didn't own it in the collection, so yeah, happy to add that. And the last charity shop I went yesterday, it was a very good weekend, I have to admit, was a Bernardo's, which I've not been for quite a while. I think I filmed in there last time I went in there, and the guy had sort of drastically reduced the stock in there. But I went in yesterday, and it had been bumped up a bit, and there was quite a few decent titles, a few Blu-rays, and a few box sets. But I did manage to get these. The first up, I got a Blu-ray, which charged me £1 for, and this is the one in the, what do you call it? It's in one of these special edition slips, basically, number 5, and it's Easy Rider, and I don't know what is it. It's not HMV. I don't know. It's like these special editions with the. I've got a couple of these. I think it's Stand By Me and another one. But yeah, Easy Rider. Never seen Easy Rider. It's supposed to be a classic. I was nominated for 2 Academy Awards with Dennis Hopper and Jack Nicholson and Peter Fonda. But yeah, for £1 with the slit, nice slit, wasn't leaving that behind. The next one I got is another film with the character Jack Ryan. Now I've got the 100th Red October. Sorry, I'm saying it's a John Clancy book film, basically. And I got 100th Red October the other week, and I have got Clear and Present Danger, but I was missing this one. It's Harrison Ford in Patriot Games. I've not seen this, I'm ashamed to say. I'm a massive Harrison Ford fan, and I should have seen this by now, but yeah, I haven't. So looking forward to checking that out. Yeah, that's Patriot Games. And the final 2 I got in the charity shop, I literally got just for trade. And these are a couple of Doctor Who titles. Now, I used to love Doctor Who growing up, and even the current series up until, I think, Matt Smith left, I'd never really got into Peter Capaldi. And I've seen a couple of episodes with, what's her name? The lady, I've forgotten her name. But this is my sort of era, these 2. I have literally pitched them up for trade, but I might give them a look. And the first one is starring Peter Davidson. It's Castrovalva. And I believe this is the first ever Peter Davidson episode, after he obviously regenerated from Tom Baker, which I remember seeing as a kid. So yeah, might check that one out for nostalgia reasons and before I get rid of it. And the next one is a Colin Baker episode, Attack of the Cybermen. And these trading for about £1.20 or something like that. Now, it might not sound much, but when you get a few of them, it all builds up credit. And they only cost me like about 30p each, so yeah, happy to pick them up. And yeah, that's the end of the pickups for this week. I have had a few deliveries. Firstly, early in the week, I got a couple more from Music Magpie. One being another title from the Simon Peck collection, and that's Birkin Hair with Andy Serkis as well, and Isle of Fisher, I think it is. Yeah, I've not seen this one. It doesn't run for too long; it's only an hour and a half. But yeah, added to the Simon Pegg collection. Like I said, I've been getting into watching all his comedies. So yeah, that's Birkin Hair. And I also got, starring his mate Nick Frost, Cuban Fury. Not seen this either. I don't know if Simon Pegg's in this one as well. But it doesn't say he is, but it's got Chris O'Dowd from the IT crowd, so it might be a bit of fun. Well, these 2 were, what was it, £1.99 for the 2 from Music Magpie. So yeah, happy to pick them up. The next thing I delivered was a series I've been after getting for a while. I'm really putting it off. I nearly got it through CX with vouchers. Well, pulled the trigger from Amazon, and this was like £15. And I thought, it's payday, I'm going to treat myself and I'm going to pick this up. And that's the complete series of In Sickness and in Health. Absolutely love Alf Garnett. I've been watching a few of these episodes since I got it, since it rocked up yesterday. And it's just hilarious. But I obviously wouldn't get away with some of the stuff in these anymore, but it is of its time, but it's very, very funny. So yeah, happy to add that to the TV collection. And the final pickup I got, which just arrived just this afternoon, is a box set that I've been looking to get for a while as well, and that is Steven's Cigar collection from Amazon. And this has got Under Siege, Unseized 2, Hard to Kill, Nico, and Executive Decision. So yeah, and this was like about 10 quid. So yeah, well happy with that. I've not even got the wrapping off, it's not new. But yeah, I'm happy to add that to the collection. And yeah, that's all the pickups and deliveries for this week. Now going forward, I go away on holiday in about 4 weeks, so I'm kind of have to cut back on the deliveries. I will be still checking out the charity shops for getting stuff to trade and for getting stuff for the collection if I can find anything. But I am, believe it or not, trying to cut back. Yeah, so they might be a bit less in these videos going forward. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Comment down below if you've seen any of these films or TV series. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.